In my general area, this isn't like I don't live in a community where this is what I do is heavily accepted. So that being one of the things, kind of that pressure from family. I mean, I took a very different route when it came to just life in general. Like right out of high school, I was like, I want to stream. And that was something that was super risky and probably wasn't the smartest decision, to be quite honest. But you know, I kind of took that with an insane drive. I didn't think about failure and I just kind of went for it. I try to make what I have work and just go with it as much as I can.
Let's go, baby! Good fight, Summit. I like that. Oh! No way! What? What? That's how you do it, baby. Let's go. Put him in time.
Being with TSM isn't just like me being signed under a team. It's more like me fighting crime with my favorite superhero, you know what I mean? So I was definitely, like, I was a huge TSM fan, like back when I used to play League, because I used to play League for like 4 years, then I kind of stopped. So I used to follow them competitively. I got into them heavily when they initially recorded their Game Crib series with Snapdragon. So that's when I was like super into TSM, loved the things that they were doing, I loved the brand, I loved, the personalities, watching them kind of perform as a team behind the scenes and stuff. And that's what kind of like skyrocketed my views and my love toward TSM as a brand and as an esports team. So I have a funny story that I guess somewhat funny, somewhat serious story that I guess I could share is right before, I think it was May or right before high school graduation, I basically typed up in my family's group chat that I want to have an intervention or like a meeting. And I never talk in the group chat. So they all knew it was very serious. Like my family thought like, oh, maybe he did something, with somebody and he's having a child, and they're letting their mind, take them to dark places of, the corners of their mind. But once I got them together and I was like, yeah, I don't want to go to college straight off the bat. And my mom was kind of always pushing me, because I've been streaming for 2 years, so it hasn't been like, and the growth has only been really evident these past 8 months. So toward that time, my mom was like,
I was very, very mean about it. I was constantly arguing with him to go back to school. Well, he graduated, right before he graduated high school, I don't know if they told you, that he called an intervention meeting, and it was right after he was accepted to Wayne State, which was the downtown Detroit University. Was so excited, and he told us that he wasn't going to pursue it, and he wanted to pursue gaming, and I went nuts. Like, I almost started crying, started arguing. My kids had to be like, Ma, let him talk, let him hear him out. And I was like, I don't want to hear him out. What is this gaming thing? Get him out of here. Is he crazy?
Anyways, back to the point. Yeah, my family decided to give me 2 years, or I put myself on a time limit as well, because you can't just beat at a dead plant all of its life and expect it to grow. So I decided to give myself 2 years, and if after those 2 years I can't make it, I can't support myself financially, then I would go back to school. I would be 20. There was a lot of initial backlash from my mom, because she wanted me to succeed in just life in general. She wanted the best for me. And then as Fortnite came popular and my mom was watching me on TV outplay Summit, or watching like my highlight videos, I remember waking up one morning, I walk out of my room and I hear like the audio of the video, and I'm like, is this what's happening? Is this real life right now?
I don't think I was ever worried about him specifically just because of his character, because even though he was playing games, it seemed like he knew more than the adults did. You know what I mean? Like,
He was smarter than the rest of them.
he was smarter than the rest of us.
Yeah.
I mean, like my mom, like I think she got worried about
She
it for a
did.
minute. You know, she was
Definitely.
like, "What's he always doing?" I'm like, "Leave him alone. He's doing good in school. What do you want him to do? Go out, go do this, that. He's not in the
Yeah,
streets."
we were
you
like
know?
happy he was home.
Yeah.
We were happy he was home.
This is all real exponential. His growth is really crazy, and it's been really surprising. Not surprising for Ali. I mean, he's always had that something about him. Something was always different about him than most of the other kids in the neighborhood, for instance. But Ali is just yeah. I think he was geared for this.
Whenever I go on, people find out that I'm Myth's brother, they're always like, "Oh my God, you're Myth's brother? What? No way." First, they don't ever even believe it because we don't really look alike anyway, but but then it's like, "Oh my God, how is it to be in the same house as Myth?" And it's like, he's my brother. It's the same thing as it was when he was 4. Same thing.
It's been fun. It's fun. It's fun watching him. It's fun being part of it, and definitely we're getting a lot more. Who is that guy? But to us, it's been the same thing. It's been, it's just Ali streaming in his room. You know, which it's been awesome.
I think there will definitely be times where I kind of miss coming home and whatnot and seeing all my family. But at the end of the day, it's something that I know will benefit me and my teammates and just the entire scene in general, TSM, everything involved will be a lot better when it comes to all of us living in the same space. And it's gonna be awesome, like, to just be in the physical space of Daquan, Hamlin's, Mills, like a bunch of all these great people. What do you mean? Like, could you imagine just walking down, going to the living room and seeing Daquan just there, like, what are you meaning? Like, that's amazing. That's awesome. So hell yeah, I'm ready, and I really want to do it. I think it's definitely gonna be an interesting change. I've never lived with anybody outside of family.
I think all of us are really happy for him, and we know this is a huge thing, and he has to do it. There's no question. We would all be kicking him out of this house if he was not sure. But the selfish part of us is but we don't want him to go. But we know it needs to be done, for his career.
I'm sure he's gonna follow his heart and do the right thing. He's always done so in my home, and I think he'll do well. And pretty much, I think we'll be there every probably 60 days checking him out. It'll be a fun vacation for us anyway. So I know his mother. That's why I know I'll be there every 60 days, I believe, for at least 3-4 days.
I'm gonna make it my life's mission to get better at Fortnite than him, and I'm gonna name myself the Mythbuster. We're Mythbusters.
Okay, so guys, always remember, I like you forever, I love you for always, as long as I'm living, my babies will be.
Okay.
We love you, Mommy.
Are you gonna say something else? Things are what you make it at the end of the day, and I could go in there being bummed and down and kind of depressed and not be able to enjoy it as much, of course, and living in a completely new space like LA will allow me to kind of, meet new people, do new things, try different things, and I'm somebody that's very, very open to trying a lot of different things, and I feel like that's the perfect place to do it, So definitely a good thing all around.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah!
Easy, bro. That shit was nice. Oh, you had me there.
Right now, I kind of, the reason why I wake up every day and grind as hard as I do is because I want to improve. I want to be the best that I can be, and I see things within my own gameplay that a lot of people may not notice or see, that I'm like, okay, that irks me that I do that. That's not efficient. That is not what I should be doing. So those little things that kind of pick and nudge on me all day are kind of the reason why I grind and work as hard as I do toward perfecting my play. But at the end of the day, I want to be the best with my team, of course. And on top of that, being a personality and a brand that I could extend and push out more than Fortnite. If I could, make somebody's day, show somebody that things don't always have to be as dark as they may seem. Help people work on themselves being a positive light for people, I think, is something that influences me heavily. As a final word, I just want to, I guess, say something that's kind of been on my mind, or something that I want people to know about me. I'm super young, and with that, I feel like a lot of ignorance and just a lot of reckless thoughts are attached to youth. And my entire upbringing as a teenager is to kind of go up against the normal ideology that like youth is wasted on the young, and then like wisdom is wasted on the withering. You know, like I kind of want to merge that bridge and be the best influence that I can for young people, or I mean even older people all around. And that's something that I really
dollars. Wow. I guess we leaped on up there as we revealed the top 10. And look at the reactions. I believe, is that our winner right there?
You might be looking at.
Is that our winner? I believe that is our winner on our screen. More
$225,000.
A life-changing amount of money.
It's going to take him a bit to process exactly what he's seeing on the screen.
That is what we call shock, people.
Oh, yeah.
Plus the victory earlier. Remember the victory royale, another 25 grand. he's
running away.
Yes, he's looking for security. As he needs, with that much money, he needs some protection. As there, look, you see the claps for him now. Congratulations to all our competitors on an incredible performance. My goodness, we'll get a full standings breakdown for you all, but he doesn't even know what to do. He doesn't even know what to do, and I don't blame him. You come into a weekend thinking, hey, maybe I can go there and qualify. Sure, I'll travel on over. Oh, I made it through the heats. I got to play in the Oh, I made it into the finals.
No, I got to touch base on this.
Oh, I just won $250,000.
You got to remember this is the same guy that in the middle of his interview, like a quick shout out to FaZe. So Banks is going to have his eyes on that man for sure.
I'm telling you right now. People are making phone calls. There's enough of the FaZe guys here to probably pick him up and take him without whether he wants it or not. We'll just bring him back to the houses there in Los Angeles that they have. But congratulations to all our competitors. We still have a massive crowd here. And while we wait for the final standings, can we get a round of applause, please, for all our competitors this week? Absolutely. Great competition through and through. You see the aftermath of the beanbags. What a setup we've had here. Props to everyone from Epic who set up this venue. Brilliantly done. As, now we just wait to get the final list and then sign off for the week. What an honor it's been.
What do we do after this?
I don't know. I think we just go and like eat something. But I keep talking about food. But Zeke, you got something you're doing. What's Zeke gonna do this time? Oh, he's got our winner.
Guys.
Let's get it.
Margassi, you not only came away early with the victory royale for $25K, but you walk away the #1. Now, I mean, we just saw you run around. I mean, you've got to have a ton of thoughts in your head. Can you maybe just like try to put anything into words to describe what you're feeling right now?
Besides pure awe, I mean, like I came into this weekend thinking that I was going to play all 3 qualifiers and not even make it to finals, but from that to go into I was in line and I had no PAX badge and I had to go get one, and then I came back and it's just a whole thing. But I want to say thank you to everybody that supported me, especially my parents. I did it, you know?
I mean, you talked about it early in the interview. You sacrificed so much time and put all this time into your play, and you show up with a stellar performance. I mean, so not only earlier did you say, hey, Mom and Dad, look, I won a victory, I won $25K. Now you get to say, hey, Mom and Dad, I won everything. I've won $250K. What do you think? How are they feeling?
They're probably screaming in the living room right now with my brothers just absolutely going wild. I can only imagine.
Now, what does this money mean to you as a player, dude? I mean, you literally show up and you're like, I'm just going to play PAX. Maybe I'll make it. Maybe I'll get 5K. You win and you're just like, life?
I don't think that I've processed how much $250,000 is yet. I don't even know. Probably just...
Dude, if I was in your spot, I'd be speechless too. Is there anything you'd love to say to everyone watching, everyone cheering you on?
Anyone who's pursuing a goal or a dream, just know that keep your grind up no matter how hard it gets, no matter how tough the times are, it'll be worth it if you keep it up.
Absolutely. Well, not only are you the guy that wins the top, we also have some people here that would like to take a picture with you. Come on out, guys. Come on out. That's right. Come on in. Come on in. Gather around. All right. So not only did everyone, all the amazing skins want to celebrate with you, we'd also, what's your favorite pickaxe, man? Why don't you go ahead and, what do you like to use? You got the Rex, you got this, you got that. What's your favorite pickaxe? That one?
With my old kit.
That's the one? Yep. You got it, dude. Well, let's gather around, everybody. We're going to take a picture with our number 1. So let's just pile in here, dude. Is everyone in here? Yeah. Congrats again, dude. Courage, Lupo. We're going to throw it back over to you. You guys can go ahead and wrap up. And don't forget, Margosi's taking us to dinner, so go ahead and wrap it up. We got to go get some food.
Yeah, no, certainly. And trust me, I like to eat. So congratulations again. A nice little ceremony there. I'd be happy to just have the pickaxe, but we do have the final standings for everybody at home. Let's see where everyone stacked on up. We know Margos, the top spot, 20 elims, 11 points, far and away our top competitor today.
The only player, too, to come away with 20 or more eliminations, well ahead of the rest of the board there. Even Aiden pulling 18, Poach with 17, and names that you will recognize from all the previous weeks of Summer Skirmish. Everybody that's involved in this, they've all got to feel good about the performance, but man, those top 20s.
There's Nick Merckx at that 17 spot, number top 20, earned that extra bit of prize money. That was Ghost Sap, who wind up squeaking on through. Chap finishes at 28, Tifu in 27th, Tempo in 29th, Hysteria in 30th. And there's a look at our top 48. Congratulations to everybody this week. At the end of the day, they all leave with some prize money, so you got to be pretty darn happy with that. Incredible performances, incredible moments, but there it is, our top 10. Margos, 225,000, 180K for Ghost Fizzle, 135,000 for Liquid Poach, 120K for Nate Hill, Tendons, $105,000, and I can tell you that Trap Victory Royale is a big reason why.
On top of everything else that was on your screen right there, keep in mind all 7 winners, all 7 Victory Royales, another $25,000 on top of what they came away with in terms of ranking. And what an incredible weekend, Courage. 7 games today, 3 qualifiers the previous 3 days, all the heats, all the players. We had players coming back in multiple times to play through the heats to get in the qualifiers to take another shot at it. Yep. And a number of them making it all the way through to today. But Courage, the Summer Skirmish is only the beginning. There are
you see the emotions there, and that's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah. The insane plays from a lot of these guys, and I love seeing the fact that they're, in the end, they're all still friends, you know?
Absolutely, man. This has been a life-changing year for all these players. What was Fortnite to them last year at this time, and what is it now? It is absolutely nuts. And I'm more than happy to say this is just the beginning for Fortnite competition. Ben, final thoughts. A fantastic week we've had.
What a crazy weekend, and I cannot wait to see what is next.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I've had a blast. It's been an honor to be up here on the casting desk. Thank you to all our players for coming out and participating. Thank you to everyone who just waited in line and supported Fortnite anywhere here at PAX West. This has been an incredible event. I know I'd like to say for Ben and I, shout out to the production team, everyone behind the scenes. It would not be possible without you all here. And to everybody watching online, I know we broke some viewer numbers this week. I can't wait to see where it all stacks up. Thank you for supporting the Summer Skirmish and Fortnite competition. That is it. 8 weeks done, $8 million in prize money distributed to everybody who had incredible performances. For myself, for Dr. Lupo, for everybody here, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys again soon.
Oh, yeah.
Now's the time to try and make a positional decision. He's got to go down. That's exactly what he's going to do. He doesn't want to take too much fall damage. He's going to push in the zone. He's in the bottom fighting now. Tfue gets another one. That's 5 elims. Makes it to top 3. 2 left.
All the loot's falling to Tfue. He's trying to drop on down. Can he drop his opponent in time? Tfue spraying out the build. Here he comes.
Are you kidding me?
Tfue with the win and the pop-off celebration. Dramatics in the final moments there. Tfue, a heartbreaking game 1, gave him the fuel to turn.